Hey, welcome, all my right thinkers. Thanks for tuning in and check out your boy, Default Thinking Right out here in the night. Why I do what I do for you. I got a nice little concept for you today, and I'm looking at a bunch of enlightened college degree people who I got a degree in that, right thinkers. So let's get this understanding. You earn your highest degree in life through what? Self mastery. So, all them other degrees, let's talk about them, see how they fit, measure up to self mastery. All right, Rightism, 25 rules to live by. Storytelling, story with a message. There's a message in my stories for life. I give you life lessons. You tune in to receive them. I appreciate you. We got a good thing going. I just stumped my knee. Let's do what we do. Thank you. Right thinking mission is to enlighten, inspire, educate, and motivate you, the individual, to a higher spiritual level of enlightenment. Right thinking's way of life through mental and spiritual discipline practice daily will help and guide you to obtain your goal of reaching spiritual enlightenment, aka know thyself. My mission is that all right thinkers know thyself. If you're a right thinker, your goal is to know thyself. You see where we're going with this? Let's get that together. So I asked the question, do you know you? You will when I get through. That's what I do. It's rhetorical, but if you know how to answer for yourself, tune in. I got you. A person who knows not and knows not that they know not is foolish. Disregard them. A person who knows not and knows that they know not is simple, but you can teach them. That's why I do what I do. For you, I appreciate you too. Stay tuned. I got more for you. A person who knows not and believe and think that they know is dangerous, avoid them. I do. A person who knows and knows not that they know is spiritually asleep. I can awaken them. I'm the spiritual alarm clock here to wake you up with knowledge of self. That's what I do for you. A person who knows and knows that they know is wise. Follow them. All these persons reside in you. Right thinkers know thyself and too might not be true. Again, right thinkers, let's talk about how you earn your highest degree in life. Not in scholastics and no, in life, what with self-mastery. That's the ticket, okay? And everything else is window dressing and fodder, whatever, but the self-mastery is the one that what at judgment day pay off for you. Let's talk about again my concepts. All right. The whole concept that the ancients were teaching us to do, how to master this thing up here. I'm 30 years I've been studying. I figured out after 30 years. I don't know if that made me slow or what, but I figured a few things out after 30 years. Can you say that? So let's go. I have a shoebox. I keep pointing back there. That's my little certificate, Hall of Fame, whatever. But I got certificates. I got plaques on that nonsense. Shoebox of what? Life's degrees from spiritology, my hustle days, learning right about that, to my Egyptology right now, and still learning and still counting. What? I'm still growing. That's why I'm a master of my craft. I'm a student of life. So I mean, I'm never gonna stop learning, studying. So that's what I do daily. I have spent more than half of my adult life now studying, learning. Now I'm able to what? Teach what it is that I learned, that I know for myself. I can only teach you what I know. I'm not going to teach you what I think or what I believe. Don't have no use for either one of them. But to teach something I know, I don't teach that. I teach what I know. Simple as that. Fact check it. What you want to do, have at it. Trust me. You can stockpile all the degrees you got. But if self-mastery is not in that batch, they ain't worth a crap anyway. That's just my opinion. I ain't knocking nobody getting a degree. Oh, I got spent on it. No. I got that covered too. I know it ain't easy to obtain a master's degree, a BA degree, PhD. I know it takes time, energy, and effort. Those are the things that I respect for those who acquire it. I got nothing but respect for those and the people who do it. So I ain't knocking you for doing nothing. But if you do all those and don't get self-knowledge, self-mastery, that's on you. It ain't nothing to do with me. That ain't my problem. I solved that problem. So you haven't degree. Get back to the lesson. Don't get it personal. I'm saying anybody because they boast about their degrees. They boast about, and that's a good achievement. All due respect. But With all those achievements you bragging and boasting about, with one of them ain't self-mastery, what happens? At Judgment Day, what happens? You will pass away. All those things that you achieve materialistically and philosophically means nothing. Why? Only degree you will get passed through at Judgment Day is the one that what helps you lighten the heart by what living right, doing right, following Mr. Right thinking, and practicing what you teach, living it by practicing it and understanding what it really means. So at Judgment Day, you find out if you did it the right way or not. Simple as that. I ain't got to prove nothing to nobody. I ain't here to try to prove. No, I'm way past that. I ain't here to get a bunch of views. Don't care about them either. I care about getting my message out to those who can use it. That's all I care about. So that's why I'm here, and I do what I do for you. And again, my concept is if you got knowledge of everything except yourself, it's not going to help you at Judgment Day. You just want judgment day, everybody's gonna have it. So you better prepare for it. That's what the mystics did, that's what the gurus did, that's what sages do. Saints, everybody preparing themselves what for that ultimate judgment day when this physical body ceases to exist. And now where the spirit gonna go? Philosophically. That's how I practice living and doing what I need to do. So at that day, I'll be prepared. Will you? I'm just trying to help you prepare yourself too. I ain't saying I just know I ain't gonna tell nobody. It's gospel, it's the good news, all right? If you can put in time or put time into what mastering, getting your law degree, getting your doctorate degree, and all that, but none into the time of your self mastery, you're doing your own self injustice. I know scholars with few different areas with degrees, PhDs in mastery, which is fine, but it took years to what? Study daily to obtain them. And the same thing that you did to obtain your degree, I put that same work into knowing me. 1,000 hours, 1,000 man hours, way past that. Okay, self mastery reached that level a while ago. Now I'm just what? I'm a professor. I'm teaching it now. I'm a sage. I'm teaching other people how to master themselves. What? I mastered mine. I reached that level. That's why I put my years, over 30 now, into what? Practicing what I used, what I was studying and learning back in the day to reach what the level of, we call it nihas, now we just call it self mastery. But I know how to use this. In this brain, our brains, our minds, are the most sophisticated machinery known to man, and they don't come with instructions, but you do get instructors. I had some, I learned mine, I did what I need to do. Now I'm an instructor for somebody else. Knowledge is meant to be learned, used, and passed on. That's it. That's what it's for, to be extended, to keep going. I'm just a link in the chain, passing it on. Why I got mine, I'm just making sure somebody else can get it. Why? I ain't gonna do me no good to just keep it. I gotta give it away. I got a lot of it, so I ain't mind giving it away. Trust me. Moving on. All right, where we at? Okay, okay. Again, understand this. If you know the depths of the ocean, you know the speed of light, you know the distance of the earth from the sun, you know the circumference of the earth, yeah, etc. But if you don't know yourself, you don't know Jack. That's my philosophy. Oh, that, yeah, but do you know you? We go Ralph Crandon, humming. So spare me what you know about everything other than yourself. We can talk when you get knowledge of self. Now we on the same plane. All the other stuff, I ain't beat for that. Okay, all the knowledge in the world you can accumulate don't compare to what self knowledge that you have to what accumulate for yourself. Reading about it, no. Thinking about it, no. Praying about it, no. Being about it. Learn it, practice it, manifest it. Now you know. Okay? God ain't meant to be believed in. God's meant to be known. Okay? He wants you to know him, not believe in him. And with self-knowledge, perfect segue, and righteous living, when daily, that will what? Lighten one's heart. So at judgment day, because you're the good person, how you live your life, your heart is lighter than a feather. Why? No bad baggage, no unnecessary nonsense, because you lived what? And did the thing you needed to do. When? Daily. That's how to purify the heart. Keep it clean. I'm learning a few more things. So now your heart can be light as the feather. It ain't got to be balanced. It can even be lighter. Why? That means you really put your work in. Okay? So when you do those things, that's the purpose of it in the end. Right now, the hard work that you put in, don't worry about the hard work. Just put it in. Just put it in. And stop bitching. It ain't hard work if you complaining, okay? That's bitching. It's hard work when you shut up and do it. Like Mike Tyson said, love him. Do what you hate like you love it. A lot of things I hate and I did it like I loved it. So Mike, thank you. Why? I practiced it and it worked. You can't say somebody's philosophy, oh, that's just what, no. Put it to the test. I tell you all the time. I ain't tell you this to just tell you. I'm telling you to use it. I'm giving it to you to use it. Sorry. I'm down. You get excited. Yeah, I get on a rant. I'll get going. See, that's self-mastery, catching yourself. A lot of us, once they get going, they can't stop. I know I go sometimes. I got to reel myself in. All right, let's go. That's self-mastery again. In class, I have my little student who would always reel me in. I love her. All right, but when you're teaching and you're doing this thing, it just has a tendency to just go some other places sometimes. All right, tangents they call them. But learning is what this thing is for. We come in blank. It's nothing there. And that idea is so contracted. I listen to that, I laugh because somebody has the concept and you can't argue it. Why? You can't prove it wrong. So I ain't saying yay and nay, but my philosophy is the contract. I ain't signed with nobody. I ain't signed a damn thing. So I don't subscribe to their philosophy. That's all. It's a concept of theory. I ain't saying it's wrong or right. I'm just saying I don't subscribe to it. But it makes sense. I tell you all the time, don't go to the light. I know that. I know light. I've been telling you that for years. That's been my ongoing joke. Don't go to the light. Oh, everybody goes to the light. Yeah, that's why you end up back here. I've been knowing that. I have knowledge, understanding, symbolism. I'm full of it. I got it. Theology, I know them too. Esoteric teachers got that. That's what I teach. Esoteric, no, not the exo. Everybody get the basics. I'm not basic. I know I'm not for the mainstream. Why? I don't want the truth. I want a whole bunch of nonsense. I ain't got that here, so I know my views will stay low. All right, but learning is what this thing is for. To what? Your job is to use it. Your job is to master it. It's yours to master. And not to do that means you failed life's test. You didn't know what the hell, who you was. So you got to go back and try it again. You just won't have the same brain, the consciousness. Imagine waking up this conscious. I would be me for eternity now. He ain't him for eternity. No. Why? His spirit is somewhere else. It ain't in him. He's done. Party's over. Why? You had your fun here. You had your best shot. You took the swing and you missed. In life, it's hit or miss. And when you miss, it's no big deal. On to the next one. You ain't that important. We just specks of dust. We just specks of, man, we ain't that important to nobody but ourselves. So get over yourself and enjoy this ride. Know what you need to do so it can be an enjoyable, pleasurable ride. And those are things that I try to get you to understand in life. That's how it's done. I ain't doing nothing special, but I'm enjoying the ride at this point. The ride was enjoyable, but it got rough. No, I like the smooth. Nope, I want to keep it smooth. You feel me? All right, metaphorically. In life, it's a game. And the commission, okay, the brain, when mastered, can do somewhat marvelous and miraculous things to the person who's using it. They know the power of belief. So they gave you something to believe in, which is a lie, and y'all manifesting because the power that you believe makes it possible. And when you realize that, you ain't got to work that hard. Why? Once you got the truth is easy. The lie is what's hard. The commissions, Egyptians to y'all who don't know, was teaching you how to master and use this machinery right here. Best known machinery given to man, the most sophisticated, and our ancients knew that. They mastered that. We ain't never gonna get to that level. Why? But he missed the boat on the thinking thing. I got my thinking concept from the Greeks. I told you. I started out with the Greeks. Back then, that's the Greek mentality. Okay? Minus the perversion. But I was a thinker. I was a hustler. I'm on the street running game. I'm out thinking, can nobody in my town, North New Jersey, where I come from, Say they sold me anything. I pulled the Frank Lucas. I went to the source and got my stuff. Okay, good and dirt cheap. Why? I bought a lot of it. That was his philosophy. No, don't buy a lot. How much? If you want that for one, how much you want for 10? I was like, yo, my man, pump the brakes. I went from buying 5 pounds to buying 50-pound bales. Okay, and I was doing that a couple of times a month. Moving on, but that's the old guy. Why? I was a thinker. I take it. If they give me for that price, I can take it and make them. Oh, give me that. Why? I was an alchemist. I turned that big bill of marijuana into a stack of money. Why? I had the means to get rid of it. I had access. I had people working. Connecticut, New York. I ride through New York to go to Connecticut. Okay, to drop off weed. All that weed in between, but get out of here. Memory. I'm just having a flashback now. But the whole point is this thinking, this here thing, this here. It can go. It don't care if it's good or bad. You can use it for bad. I come on, man, Darth Vader. He chose to use it for bad, and he had a problem with that until what? It was time to pay. I had a problem with it when after I had to pay, I stopped using it for bad. That's what I'm using it for good. That's the difference. All right, but the commissions, they used signs and symbols, what we call esoteric teaching. Why? Because the general public, y'all really ain't, y'all ain't ready. And I had to agree with that. Y'all like give y'all a bunch of guns. Oh hell no. Knowledge is like power. Everybody don't handle power well. So some people need to be controlled. I understand that. But again, the teachings I give, I know ain't for everybody. But it's to get you to reach what? Self-mastery by thinking right. That's it. That's it. How you do it don't make a difference. But when you do it, everybody benefits. Okay? The fallout, the residual. So if what I'm doing, somebody saying they like and they mimic it, that's a good thing. That's a good thing. That's a good thing. But no, they love that guy. The bad guy. Swag, the hat, the clothes, the car, the girl. But that's not good. Hard working, man. Due diligence, putting his work, doing the thing he need to do. Better him say, take care of the family, kids, be a good guy. Nobody wants that. Why? That's corny. I thought so. Man, nobody wants that. That's too easy. No, it ain't. Now I figured that part out too. Being good ain't easy. All right. But we live for this human experience. We're spiritual beings having human experience. And we're supposed to learn what? Life's lessons. I can give you all the lessons in the world. I can read to you all the books in the world. But until you experience it for yourself, it really just a bunch of mumbo jumbo. I understand that too. If it ain't interesting to you, it's a waste of time. That's why I said you got a choice to come here now. I don't do nothing but put it out there. Moving on. But you're here to learn life lessons. The saying is, ain't no fool like an old fool. Life should teach you some lessons. That's why we talk to the elders. Experience life. They know that much. I don't talk to my elders for geometry lessons and physics concepts. No, I talk to them about life lessons. That's the best part they got. They got that for you, and they love to talk about it. Why? That's going down memory lane for them. They get a chance to express themselves to somebody who maybe gives a damn. Talk to an old person. Let them have their way. When I was coming, that's all we did. We sat and listened to old people. I guess that's how we learned a lot of stuff. Wow, we listened to the old people. That's all. Old sayings. I got a bunch of them. Why? I listened. I learned a bunch of them. Now I understand what they really mean. I didn't know as a kid. So that's another learning life lessons you can learn from your elders and those who get older. People, I'm looking at my mom, 86 years old. Oh, I'm be still good. I'm 20. Okay, I'm good. I'm looking down the road a little bit. Okay, so that's what you do. You learn from your elders. Okay, they set the tone, so to speak. But thinking is what this thing is for. The job of right thinking is to what? Perfect it, master it, use it 24/7 to your advantage. That's right thinking philosophy. And in anything you do, you should be thinking first. Action without thoughts is mistakes. Why? Because it's not going to be right. It's not going to be good. You're going to regret it. That's why. So think first, act second. Your highest and your best degree in life, just to me personally, is what? Self-mastery. Knee highs, know thyself. anointed, Christhood, whatever you want to call it, all those things. But that's the highest level. Why? Because at Judgment Day, that's when it's going to pay off for you, and that's when it's going to count. Here, on the wall for the plaques and all that, man, I've been had that study with all the stuff. Yeah, you act like, yeah. At Judgment Day, that mean nothing. So, being full of yourself, because your vanity and your ego, God don't concern himself with that. Moving on. And I'm not bragging again or boasting about how smart and how achievements I made. God damn it, no, excuse me. I am, but I have to my degrees and a whole bunch of other stuff. But the main one that matters to me is what? Mastery of me. I want you to have the same degree. That's our free will and accord. That's our what every man in the be right. Yeah. Why? If it's 9 billion people, it's 9 billion ways to get to God. Every individual has their right to get to God. Your choice. You can serve you can serve God. A lot of us get hung up on what serving ourselves. And the spirit don't care who it serves. It's just gonna do what it do. So take your best shot, do what you gotta do. But in the end, you'll find out if it's a good decision or not. Why? At Judgment Day, you find out. Moving on. And that's between you and God. All right? Back to this. I have a son, graduated Fordham University. I have a daughter, graduated Michigan State University, got a degree, all that good stuff. Yeah. Both were what? They both got degrees in their chosen fields in their lives, but neither one of them is smarter than me. I'm still the elder. Yes, I got life experience. So first of all, I ain't never gonna outdo my man. Why? That's my man. I ain't gonna never be nothing but his son. I can make achievements in my life that may put him in the dust, but that ain't make me better than him. I'm being me. He was him. Simple. Okay, understand that. I'm watching my son be the best me. I'm looking at him saying, yeah, he way past me. And he said, never that, Dad. Okay, so that means in his mind, he ain't going to respectfully understand that. Okay, you don't outgrow your parents. That don't happen. You earn their respect. I'm just got nothing but respect for my kids. For what? How they live in their life. The advice I gave them paid off for them. They took it and they used it. Those are my calling cards that I can go back and say, listen, I raised 2 successful kids with a philosophy that way. No, my both of them kids said, Dad, that right thinking thing is good, but we got the other stuff. I said, yeah, I got the original. So old ain't always bad. New ain't always good. Moving on. Excuse me. I had to get that out. I respect, again, anyone who earned their degrees in whatever field endeavors, period, in life. You got to give them respect. Why? Them things, you know how much work it take? You know how much time you got? Come on now. You got to give it to them. So it ain't about that at all. I don't take nothing away from that. Those achievements that you really should be respectful and deserving of. But for the simple fact that achieving a master's degree in anything should be respected. Oh, especially by me. If you got the degree, you got no. I ain't gonna take away nothing for you achieving that. You got nothing but respect for me. I'm not gonna argue none of that nonsense. Okay, but some people will be satisfied with what? With their degrees. Okay, not me. If it's not self mastery, we still got some work to do. That's just me. That's just me. I'm still working on me with self mastery. So they got, the grandmaster. I want to put that time in so I become at the next level. I ain't just got kids. I got grands, so I put on. I got grandsons who's doing my philosophy. I love that. Okay? And some people satisfied with their degree. That's fine. Moving on. If you earned it, it's yours. Enjoy it. Pay off for you. Use it to better your life, make financial situation better for yourself. I understand 100%. Don't get it twisted. Wrapping it up again, I appreciate you tuning in. But if you think gaining a college degree is tough, hard work, try self-mastery like me. Put that work in. I got over 30 years there and I'm still working. How about that? So that's the difference. So it ain't easy. I know that too. I respect my son for the years of him. I saw him, study him, watched him do those things, that hard work that need to get done to obtain that degree. Nothing but respect. When he walked across that stage, that cat, I was just as proud. Why? I know the work it took to get there. My daughter, man, same thing. You, as a parent, that nothing greater than feel your success for your children. My mom tell me, if you're all right, I'm all right. I didn't understand that until I became a parent. I get it. So, and my thing is, for me and my son, no, my son and daughter, no news is good news. We ain't got chat every day. We ain't got no. Just when you need me, I'm always here. So I'm on the phone call away, and they use it to their benefit. Simple. I ain't beeful. I ain't hurt my kids. My kids don't love me. Ain't all that nonsense. Excuse me. But okay, let me wrap it up. I respect my daughter for all the years that she put into obtaining. She got a few of them things. Master's, PhD, we all man, she got a whole bunch of stuff going. But I know the work that she put into obtaining. That's nothing but respect. What she know about herself is enough to get her through to keep her happy with herself. I got no problem with that. She's already a right thinker. What work you doing? That's right thinking. Okay? I never forget when she said, Papa Smurf, you helped me through life when I'm trying times. I said, okay, let me tell you something now, baby girl. I never answered none of your questions. You did. Oh, you tricked me? No, but I just let you do what you do, and you figured it out. See, look where you are now. What if I gave you advice that? No, I ain't trying to do that. So you just help them steer in the right direction. Let them do the work. All right, even if you got to trick them. If you're smarter than them, you can do that, and they won't know it till after what? After the fact that they got the lesson. All right, but in life, you can practice my right thing philosophy with in your daily life. It don't take nothing away from what you're doing, and you can reach knee highs like me by daily practice, and it'll happen automatically. Kundalini just rises with righteous living. It is going to do its own thing. All you got to do is be prepared. I'm trying to prepare you for that because if you're doing the right thing, that's what's going to happen, whether you know it or not. All right. But I earned my self mastery degree outside of the classroom. I did mine in real life time. So I didn't set it aside. Nope. I didn't go. No, my life was my classroom. That's why I lived to that. Okay, from speechology to Egyptology, I got knowledge of all things in between. I'm good with that. I'm wrapping it up again. I appreciate you tuning in. The moral of my lessons in life is any and every degree deserve to be respected. But self mastery is the highest, if you ask me, and the best. That's just my opinion. I'm just giving you that from my perspective, and that's what I'm trying to explain to you. I know people with a whole bunch of degrees, they can't touch me. Why? I know me. And they got a bunch of stuff, they just don't know themselves. And if they pay attention and learn, they be up there with me too. Why? Falcons fly alone. I ain't got much company. Why? The stuff that you got to do to get here, everybody willing to do. Are you? In closing, man, you all live to be 100 right thinkers. Give me 100 minus a day. So I never know my right thinkers who earning their master's degree in self have passed away. I'll be right back.